Okay.
Did Donald Trump lose the 2020 election?
Let me ask you a question. Is it okay that big technology companies censored the Hunter Biden laptop story, which independent analysis have said it cost Donald Trump millions of votes?
Senator Vance.
I'm Reese, and this is Back Porch News. We just saw Senator and VP candidate JD Vance being grilled by the New York Times about the least consequential question of the current election cycle. And why is that the least consequential? Because it couldn't possibly matter. Despite anything that may or may not have happened, Trump walked out of the White House January 20th, 2021, putting him in the same place as Hillary Clinton, Al Gore, and Richard Nixon before him.
Senator Vance, I'm going to ask you again. Did Donald Trump lose the 2020 election?
Did big technology companies censor a story that independent studies have suggested would have cost Trump millions of votes?
Senator
I think that's
Vance,
the question.
I'm going to ask you
I answered your question with another question. You answer my question and I'll answer yours.
I have asked this question repeatedly. It is something that is very important for the American people to know.
It's not important. She only thinks it is because she thinks it's a real gotcha question, when the fact is it clearly had no impact, as evidenced by Joe Biden's kneecapping the COVID recovery and opening the border that very day. Biden-Harris got to do exactly what they wanted, including holding Americans without trial and continuing to use big tech to censor us for the next 3 years.
There is no proof, legal or otherwise, that Donald Trump did not lose the 2020 election.
And that's where she's wrong. JD already gave her one piece of the truth, that CIA operatives lied and concealed the laptop from hell and pressured tech conglomerates to do the same. And that's not even to point out that every one of the 60 legal cases were dismissed, not on evidence, but on standing or latches by courts who clearly did not want to upset the apple cart.
You're repeating a slogan rather than engaging with what I'm saying, which is that when our own technology firms engage in industrial scale censorship, by the way, backed up by the federal government, in a way that independent studies suggest affect the votes, I'm worried about Americans who feel like there were problems in 2020.
It was smart of JD to focus in on this single data point, but I really wish he would have pointed out that the Dems have been protesting every election they've lost since 2000 and before. But let's get another perspective.
I'm sorry, Stacey Abrams never accepted the results of her 2018 election. Hillary Clinton said Russia stole the 2016 election. Democrats denied the 2000 elections. Democrats denied the 2004 elections. Every election, Democrats don't win. They kick and stamp their feet. They sit there and they say it's stolen. They say we need to pack the Supreme Court, make Puerto Rico and D.C. a state, make sure that other voters are disenfranchised, give citizenship to illegal aliens, making sure Americans' votes counts for less.
See, this is straight facts. And can you believe these head shakers denying reality for a chance to prop up their double standards?
Right, they don't march in DC, Ryan. Like, that's the difference, right? Like, you're pointing to, I agree with you. Hillary Clinton said that. Stacey Abrams said that. You know what they didn't do? They didn't organize a rally. They didn't tweet about it.
Wait, really?
Tensions remain high as the nation is still deeply divided over Trump's election. For the third straight night, anti-Trump protesters have taken to the streets.
Not my president! Not my president! Not my president! Trump!
These people are crazy!
What? Dems don't organize? Don't riot? Give me a break.
This is not rocket science. It happened. The revolution was televised.
You bet it was.